Welcome to Medical Qigong workout number 2 with Jeremy College. We start with the Wu Chi posture and pulling down the heavens. Wu Chi is the basic standing posture that we use for mostly all of the exercises. As you can see, I'm sinking down into my knees. I have my feet set shoulder width apart. Neck nice and straight, relax the shoulders down and slightly rounded. Have the arms a little bit of a curve. The idea here is that your knees are unlocked, your elbows are unlocked, your wrists are unlocked, a little gap between your fingers, and you're sitting down. So sitting, coccyx heading towards the floor, looking straight ahead of you, in a relaxed position. Pulling down the heavens, draw your hands up above your head to a point. Push down, pull the chi down from above your head, send it down towards your dantian, then stand up. Okay, as we do this exercise, we breathe in deeply here, and exhale, slight pause, exhale a bit more, slight pause, and exhale, empty your lungs totally. One breath in, one breath out. Deep breath in, empty your lungs totally. Pulling down the heavens, very good calming exercise. The counter swing exercise, very good cleansing exercise. What we're doing is we're pulling chi up our legs here, so raise your hands up to shoulder height, that lifts the chi up an inch or two, and then swing your arms through. One goes in front, then the other goes in front. Look in the direction you're throwing. Imagine that each time you lift your arms up and breathe in, you get chi moving up your legs. Each time you swing your arms across, chi that's no longer required flicks off the end of your fingertips. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so this is a cleansing exercise. We're pulling chi up from the earth. It's pumping its way up our legs, working its way slowly up to our waist. Just imagine as you do that this beautiful golden chi starts to work its way up. Starts to fill your body. This is fantastic environmental chi from the earth, filling you up. And each time you flick across, you're throwing off a little bit of chi that the system doesn't need anymore. Okay, I've changed my breathing pattern here. I'm now breathing once in and 2 exhalations. Once in, 2 exhalations. So that really allows you to get to the very bottom of your lungs. Start by cleansing the system using the first few exercises, and then afterwards go on to filling up the organs one by one. You build chi up and it works its way all the way up your body, so when you come to the end of this exercise, just let the chi settle back down to your waist, to your dantian area. The dantian is the storage point. Our next exercise is called the trembling horse. This is more for cleansing your aura than it is for cleansing your internal system. So you move from the wrist to the elbow, to the shoulders, down to the waist, down to the knees, down to the ankles, and into the ground. So you're trying to draw chi joint by joint. First of all, make your wrist move in a wobbly way. Circular wobble, get both of them going. Then forget about your wrists, move your attention to your elbows. The wrists will obviously wobble anyway. Move your shoulders, get them to wobble. Move your waist, get it to wobble, your knees, and your feet and ankles. So you'll feel a pulse of chi run all the way up from your fingertips, all the way up to your elbows, into your shoulders. Make sure you then breathe out and push the chi all the way down your body into the ground. So as you start the motion, breathe in. Breathing in here, draw the chi up to the shoulders, exhale, and shake it down the body. Make sure it goes down each leg. Hear me exhaling there. Breathing in, exhaling as you drop the chi down. Very good cleansing exercise this. Repeat it 6-7 times. Take a deep breath and just settle your chi back down to the dantian. Let it sink down. The dropping post exercise is a very good method of shaking chi out of your body as well. Come back just to a half shoulder width. Start bouncing on the balls of the feet. And in the same way as the counter swing, you're just imagining drawing chi up. Starts to work its way up your legs from the ground. So it comes in through the soles of the feet, works its way up to your knees, works its way up to your hips. Use your mind to imagine your body filling up with this golden chi that's starting to go up to your chest, works its way up to your shoulders, and then it cascades all the way down from the shoulders down to the fingertips. You never draw the chi further than that, than your neck. Okay, come to a rest, just let the chi settle back down. Now pick up a ball of chi, go up on your toes, hold the ball of chi at your waist and wait, and then drop. Let everything go. Let the breath go, let the whole body go. Pick the ball up, drop, let everything go. Exhale. Inhale, pick the ball up. Exhale, drop, let the body go. Okay, so now we're going to do the exercise again. Use the visualizations if you can. Just imagine the chi inching up to your ankles. It comes through the soles of the feet. Just imagine it inching up to your knees, inching up to your waist. Draw the chi upwards to your chest. Imagine your whole body filling up to your neck, all the way down to your fingertips. Let the whole body fill with chi. So you've raised it up higher than it should normally be. Just settle for a moment, let it sink back down. And draw a ball of chi again up to the waist. Drop back on your heels. Raise up on your feet as you breathe in. Exhale, let it all go. Breathe in, raise up. Exhale, drop. Let the chi settle back down to the dantian and be still for a moment. The old man in the tide pool. The story is an old man walking along the beach looking at a pool, and he looks in and sees a huge pearl, and it turns out to be the reflection of the moon. And so this kind of reminds us of what he's doing. You draw your hands up to the shoulders, and then cross your arms over. Now you can hear that I'm going sss, hissing. So make a hissing noise as you bend over. Your legs can be straight here. You cross your arms over about 9 times, then take a deep, deep breath in. Bring your hands up above your head. Join your thumb and forefinger together. Have the rest of your fingers facing forwards. And then you intone ha. As you get your hands down to shoulder height, you change the tone to ho. So one just melts into the other. We do the upper part 3 times. Nice deep breath in. Say ha. So if you get the right tone for ha, you make the muscle around your heart vibrate. The ho makes your spleen vibrate. And that first part of the exercise, the s, was working on the lungs. So we'll do the whole exercise again. The first bit when you breathe your hands up to your shoulders and then bend over, that's the old man diving into the tide pool to grab the pearl, which turns out to be the moon. And then the rest is his exclamations of dismay. So crossing one arm in front of the other, one arm in front of the other, one long lungful that you're exhaling the words like a snake. When your lungs are completely empty, breathe in and lift up. Thumb and forefinger join, hand faces away from you. Intone ha. At shoulder height changed into ho. Twice more. You can play around with the tones to get the one that vibrates the best with you, so make them higher, lower, just depending on how you feel. settle down. Now the diving exercise. So those last ones were cleansing exercises. This is about getting new qi into your body. This is about preparing yourself. So it's like diving. You lift your hands above your head, and then you try and bend forward as far as you can with your legs straight until you bend down into a crouch. So you go into that crouch roughly when your hands pass your knees. Breathe in, lift your hands up above your head, dive forwards like a wave crashing, and sink down into your knees. Slowly, slowly come up, lift the head up last. Arms come over the top, and then you crash forwards. So you're straight-legged until your hands pass the level of your knees, and then your knees bend and you go into a squat. You breathe in as you raise up. Exhale as you fall forwards. Breathe in as you raise up. Now your hands are facing backwards as they go between your legs. There's the dive over. And you turn them to face the front and lift up. So knees come first, then the back unwinds, and the head comes up last. Exhaling as you dive forwards and then squat. Lift the knees, lift the bum, lift the back up. Inhale as you come up. This loosens up the spine, gets you ready for the organ exercises, filling the organs with their fresh qi, now that all the qi that's not been required has been got rid of. When you go into the squat, you end up looking at the ground maybe 2 feet in front of you. Don't let your head fall completely back between your legs. Just pull down the heavens, sink down into your knees, push yourself up. That just settles the qi that you've been working with by finishing that way. Now we move on to filling up all 5 yang organs in one go. So this exercise is very simple, but it's about Buddhist breathing. It's about making your tummy expand as you breathe in. I'm trying to show you sideways, so as you breathe in, push your tummy muscles out, and your upper chest goes with it. As you exhale, just use your hands to squeeze it shut. So try expanding your tummy, contracting your tummy. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, squeeze, contract. So we're going to use these muscles in the exercise. I'm just demonstrating the breathing technique first. Notice as you breathe in, your chest lifts. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to raise the arms up and drop them into the elbows. And at that stage we've breathed in, expand the tummy. As the hands swing through, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze the tummy out. Exhale, squeeze the tummy in. As you see the arms swing through, I just drop into my knees a little bit. That's it. Expand the tummy, contract the tummy. Expand the tummy, contract the tummy. Breathe in, expand, breathe out, contract. Okay, so the yang organs are all resident around the stomach area, so the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, gallbladder, urinary bladder. And by moving these muscles, you're exercising all of these organs as well. So it's actually a workout for your stomach and the surrounding areas. You can see my stomach expand and contract. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so the idea is as you lift your arms up, the qi comes up to your head. As you lift your arms down, the qi flows down to your dantian. So it does a complete circle around your body. As you're raising your hands up, just imagine the chi coming up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, imagine the chi going back down. So it circles around your body. While you're doing the exercise, it's good to visualize the path of the chi. Just imagine pulling it up your back over the top of your head, down towards your dantian. And then just let the chi settle back to the dantian. Go back into your wu chi posture. Pull down the heavens once. As you bring the hands down, you sink into your knees. As you push at the sides, you stand up. When you've been doing breathing exercises, you can take a couple of very deep breaths afterwards and just let the breath slowly out, and that helps you to regain your breathing rhythm. Settle back down. Now we're going to start with the 5 yin elements heart exercise. So the heart exercise is a big red ball of chi in front of you, like a beach ball. One hand starts on top, the other on the bottom, and you try and keep this ball, imagine it in front of your heart. This makes your heart glow red. So take the ball, you move it off to one side, so in this case we're heading off towards my right elbow. Push to the wall here. Make a nice solid push to the wall, tighten all your muscles up. The hand forms underneath. Sorry, now we're heading to the right. The right arm is the top of the T shape. The left arm scoops underneath, reforms the ball, draws across. Okay, so the arm closest to the wall always becomes the top of a T. So in this case the left one's the top, the right hand scoops underneath to form the ball. Draw it across the front. You're breathing in here. As you push to the side wall, you exhale. Your hands are in a T shape. Inhale as you move to the center. Exhale as you push the T against the wall. So you're tightening your muscles here. You're trying to get your fingers back towards your body, which tightens your forearms up. So bend your fingers back and push your heels of your hands out, and that tightens the arms up. Squeeze the ball. Imagine squeezing it hard against a wall. Really try and strain your arms there, and you'll find that the pericardium muscle across your chest really tightens as well. Scooping the ball underneath, dragging it across, pushing it against the side wall. So the arm that's closest to the side wall always becomes the top of the T. Just let your hands fall down to your lap. From here we pull down the heavens, which kind of gathers the chi together that's been created by the exercise, pushes it down the front of the body and holds it at your dantian level. And then you've been doing a breathing exercise, you can take a couple of deep breaths, let the breath out very slowly, and settle. This false push, in other words what I was doing with my hand to the side wall here, so let me demonstrate how it works. There are many exercises you use this in. It's about getting the heels of the hand to go as far away as you can and trying to bend the fingertips back towards you as much as possible, and that just creates an enormous tension in the muscles in the arms. Just practice this. Get the hang of that feeling. A lot of the exercises use it. So it's the difference between a hard push and then gently relaxing the muscles afterwards. As you do the hard push, it builds up chi. As you relax the muscles, the chi flows to wherever it's required. You'll see this principle throughout. Okay. So now we go on to the 5 yin element spleen exercise. We're charging the spleen up with energy. The spleen's colour is bright yellow. So imagine that as you form your little triangle with the thumb and the first finger joined, you lift it above your head. get your hands as flat to the sky as you can. So this is the same thing. It's a push upwards this time. Exhale and turn to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, turn to the right. So you can see that the waist is being exercised, where the spleen is. As you exhale, inhale, exhale, you imagine that your inhalation brings chi up your legs to your spleen, and your exhalation takes the chi out of your hands, out into the sky. So breathe the chi up to your spleen, exhale it out. So breathing, exhaling. Breathe it up to your spleen now, exhale it out to the sky. Breathe it up to the spleen now, exhale it out to the sky. Breathe yellow chi up your legs to your spleen, yellow chi out of your hands. Okay, so use the colour visualizations. Just imagine while you're doing the exercise that your spleen is starting to glow yellow, and that you're passing this beautiful fresh chi all the way through your body. Comes up your legs to your spleen, out through your hands to the sky. Try and turn about the same spot, like an axis through the centre of your body. So in other words, you can try and look at something, if you're in a room, through the little triangle. Take a spot on the ceiling and try and stay turning around that same point. Okay, so I pull down the heavens yet again, just to settle the spleen chi back down to the dantian area, and earth myself to the ground. Settle down. The 5 yin elements lung exercise. So this time we're going to fill the lungs with bright white chi. You imagine that this chi comes in through the palms of your hands, flows all the way along your arms, and fills your lungs up with a beautiful bright light. You open your chest as much as you can, and your arms come back. Turn them over, bring them to the center. Turn them over, inhale, take a big lungful. Exhale, draw them to the center. Inhale, deep lungful. Exhale, draw them to the center. Inhale white chi right into your lungs. Exhale pollution out of your mouth. Inhaling white chi filling the lungs. Exhaling city smoke, whatever it might be. Cleansing the lungs out as you exhale. You see, as I bring my arms back, I sink a little bit and just push forwards and raise up. So here I'm just sinking down and pushing forwards. Show you that from the side. The hands move in a figure of 8, but the hands are opened by the chest opening. So make the chest go forwards so the arms can go back. Make the chest go backwards so the arms can come forwards. Breathing in, exhaling. Chest goes forwards, chest goes backwards. So try and make the chest open the arms, not the other way around. You imagine going around a little ball, bring your hands to the front, going over the top of another one. Okay, so this is the figure of 8. It goes round a ball at the side, then in front of you, it loops over a little ball. You try and get this figure of 8 motion. Draw back, sink into the knees, push yourself forwards and up. Breathe deeply, exhale. Visualize the white chi filling the lungs. Exhale pollution from your lungs, cleanse them. As with all exercises, at the end, all of these major exercises, at the end, you can pull down the heavens and settle the chi back into place. Sink the chi down the front of the body, bring it back down to the dantian, and then earth yourself to the ground by that final push, empty your lungs. The 5 yin elements kidney exercise. Okay, so this one we go wider than we would normally do in the stance. Go into a horse stance. What you're doing is you're actually stretching the inside of your thighs here. and that's where the kidney channel runs. Try and sink down a little bit, but keep your spine straight upright. Okay, so the idea is to stretch the inside of the thigh as you shift your weight to one side, stretch the inside of the other thigh, and then come back to the middle. So you move down, across, and up, and that stretches the kidney channel. Okay, so take your left arm and put it behind you, rest on the kidney. Your right arm is at front, palm facing away. Okay, so there we are. There's the left arm on the kidney. The back of it's resting against the kidney. The right arm is across to the left side, palm facing away. Head off towards your right elbow. Make a circle. Make your hand into a scoop. So now you're looking at the palm. Keep staring at the palm. Breathe in as you raise up. Turn the palm away from you. Okay. We're going to show you the front version of that. Right arm at left shoulder. Goes towards the right elbow at eye level. Sink down into your knee. Follow the palm round and then look at the palm now. Keep staring at it. Breathe in as you raise up. Exhale as you sink down. So exhaling now. Just imagine that scoop is picking up chi that's good for the kidneys. And that's where the chi flows down your arm, all the way back to the other arm, to the kidneys. Exhaling as you sink. Make a scoop of your hand. Inhaling as you raise up. Let the chi flow down one arm, down the other arm, into the kidney. Exhaling, sink into your knee. Don't breathe. Inhale as you lift up. Start the exhalation. Dip into this pool of chi you're standing in. Lift it up, let it flow all the way down your arms to your kidneys. The kidneys respond to a midnight purple colour, somewhere between black and blue. So just imagine you're standing in this beautiful midnight purple pool of chi, picking it up with your hand, letting it flow from your arm all the way down to the other hand and into the kidney directly. Try and keep the distance between your face more or less the same, somewhere between 12 and 18 inches. Exhaling as you sink, not breathing between the legs, inhaling as you raise. And of course you're exercising the small of the back here. So that's where the kidneys are. So swap the right hand back onto the kidneys, bring the left hand out, it's at the front of the right shoulder now. So now we're going to head off to the left elbow, hand at eye level. Hand turns into a scoop, pick up chi. Breathe in, get the chi to flow down to the right hand. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pick up the chi. Inhale up. All the while working on the small of the back. All the while picking up this purple chi, keeping the eye fixed on either the back or the front of the hand. Trying to keep the hand 12 to 18 inches from the face. Follow the energy point on the back or the front of the hand round all the time. Just swivel the hand back down to the hips, bring the other hand out, and from here, in your horse stance, you can just pull the heavens down once, sink down a little bit, sink further down, and then stand up. That just settles the chi back into place. Take a few deep breaths, just to calm your breathing down, and settle your mind down. The 5 yin elements liver exercises next. Boosting the liver chi. The liver has a beautiful green, or responds to a beautiful green coloured chi. Spring green. Just imagine a football-sized ball of green chi in front of your chest. One hand starts out on top of this ball. One starts out facing up at the hip. The other one facing down, hand on top of this ball. Breathe in and just shape your hand around the ball. Imagine you get a handful of chi. Draw it back. The other hand comes over, turns over, brushes over the top of the wrist, along the fingertips, goes to the top of the ball, the other hand returns to the hip. So breathe in, breathe out. Swap the hands over, brush them. The hands exchange in the middle, and they let the energy points rub over the top of each other as they go to the top of the ball. Try and keep the integrity of the ball. Try and keep it as a football size. Try and keep it at chest height. Draw your hand round it, let the other hand turn over. Now getting a nice even flow of movement here helps the chi to flow more evenly as well. Gather the green chi in, draw it back towards your liver, let the other hand brush over, and then it has a chance to gather in a handful of green chi, draw it back towards the liver. Shape the ball round. Okay, so we're breathing in as we go round the ball. Breathe in, exhale as you make the push. Breathe in, exhale. Just let the hands cross over each other. Make the ball round. The hands go across. They go across at about wrist level. Brush each other all the way along the length of the palms and the fingers. As you notice, just as you make the push, you can dip down into your knees to emphasize the push. Dip down, push. Dip down, push. Dip down, push. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Ball's always in the centre of the chest, always at chest height. I've changed the breathing rhythm here to get more liver chi. Breathing in, then breathing a little bit more in, and then exhaling. So I'm trying to take 3 short breaths in with no out breath. Breathe in a little bit, breathe in a little bit, breathe in a little bit, and then exhale. So breathe in once, twice, thrice, and then exhale. Pull down the heavens to settle the exercise down. Relax the chi back into place. Settle your chi down. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let them out slowly. Relax the mind. Just calm down, settle back down into Wu Chi. Turtle breathing, that consolidates all the exercises we've done. You're drawing your hands above your head. You just make them into loose fists and turn the fists face away from you. Sink down into a squat. Let your hands fall forwards. Just take a nice deep breath in. Just make these loose fists and turn them so you're looking at the fingertips. Sink down, then let your hands fall forwards. As you do this, you relax and breathe in. As you come down, squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your anal muscle if you can. Relax everything, take a nice gentle deep breath in. Ready to squeeze as we sink. So squeeze the tummy muscles, squeeze the anal muscle. The idea is that you're gathering all the chi in as you lift yourself up to the top of the circle. As you squat and squeeze all the muscles, that compacts the chi into place. So we're holding the fists, squeezing the stomach, squeezing the anal muscle, relaxing everything, breathing in, lifting up, compacting the chi to your dantian. So this is all about storing the energy that we've created in all the 5 yang and 5 yin organs. Pull down the heavens, just to settle the exercise down, calm your body down, earth yourself to the ground, and relax. Guangong strokes his grey beard. This is a microcosmic orbit exercise. It's about drawing chi up your spine to the back of your skull and then moving it down the front of your body. Use your hands and lift chi up the back of your body. Take the chi over the top of your head and then sink it down towards your dantian. This consolidates all the chi in the body and gets it flowing evenly. So when you draw your hands, although they are drawing up the front of the body, you just imagine the chi climbing your spine, going to the top of your head, and sinking down, going back between your legs. Draw the chi up the back, over the top of the head, and breathe out, sink down. Now there's a little extra loop that goes inside your tummy. It goes up, catches the dantian, and then comes down before it goes back up your spine and down the front. So now it does a little loop up the back, down the front, draw it up the spine, take it over the head, sink into your knees as you exhale and push the chi down the front, and then just imagine a little circle running up that hooks onto your dantian. A little circle that runs up your back, through the dantian and down the front, and then draws up the spine over the top of the head and down the body. So it's like a safety pin. Up your back, draw the chi over the top of your head and sink it down. Do an extra little loop inside that catches your dantian. We're just going to have a look at the circle. So it goes up your spine, over the top of your head, down the front, between your legs, and it comes up and loops through the dantian. It goes up your spine, down the front of your body, does a little loop and catch the dantian, breathe it up the back, exhale it down the front. Don't breathe as it does its little loop in the dantian. Breathe up the spine, down the front, little loop, catch the dantian. Breathe up the spine, down the front, little loop catches the dantian. Breathe it up the spine, down the front and sink, little loop catches the dantian. So you have to visualize that loop inside whilst you're doing this exercise. In fact, a very good exercise to do. You don't even have to do the movements. You can just sit on a bus, on a train, wherever you happen to be, and just move the chi using your mind. Imagine just a little white ball of chi that goes spinning up to the top of your head, down the front, and then rotates round inside your body. Guangong was a general. When he sat in front of his troops, they always thought that he was stroking his grey beard. In fact, he wasn't. He was doing his macrocosmic orbit, which made him a very strong general. Okay, just settle back down into Wuchi posture. Relax the breathing back down. The Golden Ball routine is a great exercise for moving chi around your body. It has the 8 directions of chi in it. Take a deep breath in, disperse the chi from you, gather chi in front, raise the chi up, expand the ball of chi, contract the chi, draw the chi towards you and push it away. Let the chi fall, exhale, inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit into your knees. Inhale as you expand the ball. Exhale, contract the ball. Inhale, draw the ball towards you. Exhale, push chi away. Inhale, stand up a little bit while the chi falls. And disperse. Gather. Raise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise up out of your knees. Exhale, disperse. Inhale, gather. Exhale, raise the chi up. Expand it, contract it. Receive chi, donate chi. Chi falls. Exhale. Inhale as you gather. Exhale as you raise and sink. Inhale, you expand. Exhale, you contract. Inhale, draw the Qi towards you. Exhale, push the Qi away. Inhale, Qi falls. Exhale, it disperses. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, raise up out of your knees. Exhale, disperse. Inhale, gather. Exhale, raise. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, Qi towards you. Exhale the Qi away. Inhale, you stand up, Qi falls. Disperse, contract, raise, expand. Okay, I've changed my breathing techniques here. I'm just showing you the hand movements. It's nice to get the hands moving as gently and evenly as you can. Try and get them all to move in a continuous movement. So for this example, I'm taking one breath in for the first 4 movements. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, 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 exhale. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, 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 exhale. The golden ball for regulating energy and moving it evenly around your body. So, when you've opened up all your pores and your acupuncture points, you have to make sure you close them. First of all, if you're working in a hot climate, you have to brush down. So it is brushing over the surface and brushing down the body. Brushing off perspiration. Also brushing off Qi that's not needed. Just brush down the surfaces. This brings the blood up to the skin as well. Strengthens the Wei Qi layer, which is your protective shield. Also, when you go down your body, just imagine cutting off any ties that people might have to you. Imagine people who've got their hooks into you. You can just pull them out and chuck them away. Cut them off. Brush down your legs. Try and work your hands over every surface. Just imagine that you're completely cleansed. You can brush up the back as far as you can go up. Brush over the shoulders. Try and work on every single surface, down the front, up the back. Imagine you're cleansing yourself, also cleansing of all unhealthy connections. Okay, make a one thumb has to hit inside the other thumb. So between your thumb and index fingers, your hands tap together. You're tapping a point there called large intestine 4, which is just at the end of your thumb. Just get your hands to clap together. Make a cup of your hands now. Slap them down on your wrist. Cup of the other hand, slap it down on the wrist. 6 to 8 times. Now the cup goes onto your forearm. What you're trying to do is to slap the wrist, but also, or the forearm, but also get an explosion of air. Now we're doing the elbows. You're closing off acupuncture points all the way along here. Massage heart 1 under your armpit. Lymph nodes, lymph glands. Do both sides. Just make sure that you get the energy moving under there. And do the shoulders. Again, it's a cupped hand. Just try to get it to explode air on top of your shoulders. You also get a slap as well, but you also get the extra percussion. This closes all the acupuncture points down on your back. Acupuncture points, it's like being in a sauna. They get opened up while you do the exercises. You must make sure they're closed before you stray into the outside world. Okay, one hand goes onto the dantian, the other hand taps the top of the head. It's called the Bahoi point on top of the head, which you have to make sure it's closed. Swap the hands over so you get a balance of yin and yang energy. Do the same both sides. going to close Yong Quan on the sole of the foot. This is the kidney point on the sole of the foot. You have to make sure that your foot gets a good stamp against the ground to make sure that the kidney point is closed. You could even slap it with your hand if you wish. Make sure it's closed. Clap your hands together, rub them very hard. Sometimes, if you've been working hard with your chi, you can actually smell it on your hands. Sometimes you can smell a burning smell. Take your hands round, clasp them onto your kidneys, take a nice deep breath in, keep those hot hands on there and feel the chi. Brush down. Warm them up again. Nice deep breath in now. Hold it there for a second or two, then exhale it. We'll do that 3 times. Plant the kidneys onto the chi. Sorry, plant the hands onto the kidneys with chi. And brush down. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. This time, plant them wherever you like. I'm using my spleen, but you could put them on your eyes or your knees, wherever you wish. Just to boost that area. Okay, for guys, the right hand goes on first. You circle up towards the right. Ladies, you put your left hand on first and circle up towards the left. You make the circle expand bit by bit by bit, gets bigger and bigger and bigger, spreading chi all the way across your stomach. And then circle it back in the opposite direction. Start gathering the chi from this area, forcing it back down into your dantian. Eventually come to a stop. Just imagine it all there, held in your dantian. Okay, so close your eyes. Settle into the Wu Chi posture. We're going to do a quick visualization. Just imagine you've got a shield of energy spinning around you at 10,000 miles an hour. It's a beautiful shield made out of gold. It's made out of chi. It protects you from psychic and viral attacks. Spin round it in the opposite direction, a metal outside coating. This keeps you safe from any physical damage that might be headed your way. See yourself as a being of light glowing inside this fantastic shield of energy you've created. It's a clever shield that allows all the good stuff to pour into your life and the negative stuff just to bounce off the outside. Safe inside here until you do this meditation again. And just spend a few moments visualizing that. Bring your feet together, bring your hands together. We're going to make 4 bows now. As you make your first bow, give thanks for anything good in your life. Move to your right 90 degrees. And again, just give thanks for anything that's happening to you that's good at the moment. 3rd bow. Thanks to the universe again. Your last bow, giving thanks to whichever power you believe in. And then we turn to the front. Your right hand is your fist of power. Your left hand just covers it and controls it. That's my salute. Thank you very much. My life is in my hands, not in the control of heaven and earth. Just go to www.medicalqigong.co.uk